And that's right, a non-musical act. You better enjoy me while you can. I'm the last one of the night. You know, I'm here for two main reasons, and that's to demonstrate, firstly, that talent comes in many forms, not just through music, but through the art of comedy. And the second is that I'm here to demonstrate that this is clearly not a beauty pageant, because if it was, I would clearly smoke everyone. But on the topic of superficial beauty, I gotta say, I am excited for prom tomorrow. I kind of have to be, considering how much money I've already wasted on it. But even if the axe throwing tomorrow kills me, I will enjoy it. Yes, we're actually doing axe throwing. I don't know whose bright idea it was to give a bunch of dumb, emotional teenagers axes, but, you know, it sounds fun. But mark my words, both ambulances and warriors will be called tomorrow. But on the top. But, you know, all I really hope for prom is that it's just well catered. And, you know, when I say well catered, I don't demand Michelin service. You know, all I ask is some above average soda and snacks, and I'll be happy. I'm not picky. Unless it's a Coke product, because I'm boycotting them for false advertising. You see, when I hear the words coca, I think of one thing, and that being coconut-flavored drinks. So when I drink Coca-Cola, I expect something coconut-flavored. But it does not provide you with a nice tropical beverage, so I'm upset. This is why I drink Dr. Pepper instead, because while I don't know who Pepper is, I have faith in the American healthcare system that they are at least a licensed doctor. If Dr. Pepper turned out to be a fraud, I don't know what I would do with my life. I don't think I could ever trust anyone or anything ever again. I'd start questioning everything. You know, like KFC. Is Colonel Sanders a real colonel, or is he just committing stolen valor? If he was, I'd have to start eating at Chick-fil-A because, well, I did have Popeyes, but I'm boycotting them too. Because they have the nerve to call themselves Popeye and not even serve spinach. Who else is there? Oh, there's Ronald McDonald. You know, I gotta see his degree from Clown College. He has his own university. He better have one. The Burger King, I want to see his family tree. I need to verify his lineage. If he's a real king or just a mere burger baron. Wendy's, is she a real redhead? You've never seen her in person. She also doesn't even have the nerve to name the food after herself. I don't know who Dave is. Maybe I should just start drinking Pepsi. They don't make any outlandish promises except for, well, feeling peppy, but really that's what all products promise you. You've never seen a product say, if you consume this, you're gonna have the worst excruciating time of your life. Apart from, well, I guess laxatives, but that's about it. But on the topic of ads, I gotta say, you know what I miss is as seen on TV products, you know? It's been forever since I've seen a good infomercial. I guess it's because, well, why get scammed buying a blender when you just buy crypto instead? But I miss those nondescript white suburban families who can't even tie their shoes without some sort of special gadget or gizmo. All I've got to say is that either we as a society have gotten smarter or we just stopped watching TV in favor of the internet. And considering I see like 15 phones out, I'm assuming it's the latter. But no, they sell you solutions to Herculean problems that they just make up. And they make it seem like you'll just cry in sheer ecstasy when you receive your copper-plated nonstick pan. It's a pan. But you know, the other day I was watching this infomercial about something called The Edge of Glory. Now with a title like The Edge of Glory, what would you expect this amazing, life-changing product to be? It's a whetstone. It sharpens knives. I don't care how cool Anthony Sullivan tries to sell it to me. I am not buying a whetstone for $29.99 plus shipping and handling fees, which may apply. It's a whetstone. He tries to sell it like it's the greatest invention since sliced bread. And I don't know what's so special about this whetstone. Did Jesus own it? Is the Pope himself going to deliver? Oh wait, he died. it's a complete scam. No, it's a complete scam. I don't understand the point of it. What I see on TV products were just evidence that some people in life just deserve to be scammed without sympathy. Well, while we're on the topic of marketing, I have a marketing theory, and it pertains to cereal. You see, I have a small theory that the worse a cereal is for you, the more insane the mascot is. Like, let me explain. On one end of the spectrum, you have the Quaker Oats guy. You know, his cereal, if you want to call it that, is just oats, you know, very basic, bland, just like him. And on the other end of the spectrum, you have something like Cocoa Puffs, which their mascot is a 7-foot-tall bird who probably had a little too much sugar on his cereal. You know, people like the Cocoa Puffs bird have to go to something called Breakfasters Anonymous. It's for rehabilitating cereal addicts. He's not the only avian there. There's Toucan Sam. Ever since he got custody of his 3 nephews, he's needed to stop following his nose. Snap, Crackle, and Pop are all there. The Rice Krispie elves, they haven't been the same since they've lost their brother Pal. They're really paranoid. They think the lucky H. Charms leprechaun took them out. Who else is there? Oh, there's Captain Crunch. He's there to work out his post-traumatic cereal disorder. It's why his cereal hurts to eat. You know, after everything's experiments, it's all he feels. And of course, the mediator there is Tony the Tiger. He's mostly recovered. You know, he gives back to the community. He coaches a lot of sports, but he's not quite as clean as like the Cornflakes chicken. That guy's like the straight-edge spokesperson of cereal mascots. But you know, baby steps. He still puts a little sugar on his cereal, but he's trying. Overall, Breakfasters Anonymous is not a bad place. They have bi-monthly open mic nights there. You know, they mostly use it. It's not too unlike this. They use it to sing. They read a lot of slam poetry for some reason. And they do stand-up, which, you know, stand-up from an addict isn't the funniest thing in the world, but, you know, it's something. It's about as funny as a high schooler doing stand-up.